it's Dr. Hillary from Rangeline Chiropractic. I'm here with my friend Erin. She is the owner of Mission 24/3. She started this cleaning business this year. Hi, Erin.
Hello, Hillary.
Tell us about your company and why you started it this year with the toxin-free cleaning, which is very important these days.
Yes. So we just rebranded this year. I've been in the cleaning industry for almost 2 years now, but when I very first started, I personally didn't know anybody around me who used non-toxic products. All of the cleaners that were in my area were still using traditional cleaning products like bleach, ammonia, things like that. And I'm very sensitive to those things, and so are my kids. And so my goal was to see if there was actually a need for a cleaning company who used safer products. And when I put it out there into the Indianapolis community, there was a huge need for that. So that's how we got started. Just finding like-minded individuals and giving them that option compared to, some of the local franchises, and they were all about it. So
yeah, I know how busy you are because I know you personally. And I feel like it is such a big deal for this area. I mean, we have like special mom groups that are all about organic and natural products and cleaning. And I bet they are just going crazy when anyone hears about you, and that finally there's someone that's listening to those of us that don't want to be bombarded by chemicals.
yes. Yeah. We have a lot of clients that are in like the Natural Indie Moms group and the holistic groups around this area. So that's mainly where we gain clients, is word of mouth through those groups.
Mm-hmm. Yep. What have you seen so far that people, like a common mistake people make with like using these harsh chemicals? So like as a mom, like you mentioned, like it's harmful to you and your kids, but what are some other things that you've heard of or stories you've heard of or something else that maybe someone listening would say, oh, I never thought about needing to use natural products?
So a lot of people assume that if they're not getting the product on their skin, like if they're wearing gloves or something like that, that it's not going to be harmful. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Because when you apply a product to a surface, like your countertops or your floors, anytime you touch that surface, you're getting it on your skin. It doesn't just go away after you use it. It doesn't just disintegrate into the air or dissolve into the surface. If you've got a non-porous surface, it's going to stay on that surface until it's cleaned off. So it's soaking right into your skin. And our homes are actually like 500 times more polluted than outside.
Wow.
So if you're adding chemicals into your home, you're just constantly adding toxins to your body. So that's the biggest misconception about products, is that once you apply them, they eventually go away, and that's not true. And another thing that people tend to do is have all kinds of products thinking that they need a different cleaner for every single surface. So you need a glass cleaner and a countertop cleaner and a floor cleaner. And so they've got a cabinet full of cleaning products when really it doesn't need to be that complicated. In our caddies, we only have 4 things. So if I can clean your whole entire house with 4 cleaners, so can you.
Yeah. And better cleaners.
Yes.
I was also thinking when you're mentioning the porous surfaces, not only that, but like the smell, like that toxic smell that you're inhaling, and that I think about the old bleach stuff. Like, remember that you could just smell that stuff in the air for so long, and we thought that was a clean smell. And how much damage it's doing as you're inhaling that, and your kids are inhaling it, and your pets and things like that.
Yeah. So not only your lungs, but your endocrine system takes a huge hit when you are inhaling those things and touching those things. Especially, this is what makes me cringe the most about cleaners, is when you're using them in the shower. You're putting a cleaner on your shower floor and on the shower walls, and you think about how steamy your shower gets. and you're inhaling that steam, and your pores are open when you're in the shower. So all of that stuff is
Yeah, all of that stuff is getting in, isn't it?
pores, which is your largest organ. So you're literally just soaking it all up. So if you can use very minimal products in your shower and use something like vinegar or hydrogen peroxide, it's going to be so much safer.
Yeah, that makes sense. What are some other common problems that people make, let's say when they choose to clean their own house? Like, I'm sure you've been through places and you've had stories, but like people that choose to clean their home, their houses, or even like, because I know you guys do small businesses too, like what are some common mistakes that people make when cleaning their own places?
I would say the amount of products that they use, totally not necessary. And a lot of the like antibacterial like wipes, like Clorox wipes and things like that. You think that it's making a difference. You think that you're killing germs, but most of the time you're not using it properly. You're not actually letting that sit on that surface. So it's not doing anything for you. Like if you use a Clorox wipe and that surface doesn't stay wet for a matter of minutes, it's not doing anything but adding a smell to your home. So just not using products properly, and using so much product that you're just wasting it.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of products, what is your favorite product that you guys use?
So we use a lot of Sal Suds, which is a Dr. Bronner's Castile all-purpose soap.
That sounds familiar. Okay.
Yes. So it comes in a bottle of concentrate. One big bottle lasts our company pretty much an entire year.
Wow.
And it can be used on any surface. So floors, countertops, showers, really anything, windows. So we use that a lot. And it has like a pine scent, derived from essential oils. But it's
Like real scent and not artificial scent.
yes, real
Nose.
essential oils. And then the other two cleaners that we use are hydrogen peroxide for disinfecting, and vinegar. So that's really all you need.
Great cleaner and disinfectant vinegar itself.
Yes, absolutely. And if you're adding essential oils like lemon, that adds extra degreasing properties to that. So those are really the only three things that you need. And if you make up your own all-purpose cleaner and add essential oils that you like, you're still going to get that clean scent without bleach.
Nice. Well, I know that people are going to want to know how to get in touch with you and if you're accepting new clients. Tell us about the business side.
So we primarily service Hamilton County. Sorry, I have my business partner in the car with me right now. We primarily service Hamilton County, so Carmel, Westfield, Noblesville, and we also service Hendricks County. So if you're on the west side, that is actually where we are located, Avon, Brownsburg, Plainfield, that area. And you can find us on Facebook at Mission 24-3, and it's 24:3, like the Bible verse. So you can find us there. We're currently having a website made, so can't find us online yet, but on Facebook for sure. And I can tag our business page.
Awesome. And then one last question: why the Bible verse for your business name? I actually haven't asked you that, so sorry to put you on the spot. I just thought about that. I was like, I actually don't know why you named the business that.
Yeah, so that comes from Proverbs 24:3. And Caitlin, you know it better than I do. What is Proverbs 24:3?
It basically says that a house is built upon wisdom, and we like to consider a house being wise due to the type of cleaners used in it, because it's not wise to use bleach excessively in your home. It's not wise to use the typical things that are on the shelves nowadays. So we consider the more wisdom in a house, probably the more cleaning products used in a house. And there's a lot more that goes into that, but when it comes to the business and what we do, that's how it relates.
Yeah.
Awesome.
As well as clutter in your home.
Right.
Clutter and mess also ties into that. So we do a lot of decluttering and organizing for people as well.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
So great for space, including like mental health. Like
very much so.
I was just talking to a patient about that today, how much better she feels emotionally with less clutter. And I was like, oh, totally. We all feel that way.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely. We're in the middle of a declutter project right now. So we're actually on our lunch break. But we're in the middle of a really big declutter project. And just seeing the transformation and how this family feels after we go through each room is awesome.
Awesome. You know, I love pictures of like a before and after. I hope you guys took some good ones because I'm always like amazed. I literally love watching shows like that too.
Yeah.
It makes me feel good when other people's faces look better. I'm like, that's so nice.
Yes. Yeah. And they can actually use the space how it's intended to be used.
Yes. Well, okay. So you're accepting new clients and new houses.
Yes.
New businesses also?
Yes, we are.
Woo.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're in Westfield, Carmel, that area, we have open spots right now for that area. And then we've got a wait list for Plainfield.
And anyone reach out to Erin and ask her things about cleaning, or even if you have questions about why someone, I know we just briefly touched on why someone would want to have more toxin-free chemicals in their house and toxin-free cleaning, but there's a lot more into it. This was just a quick little intro to it. Thank you so much for being on here, Erin.
You're so welcome.
Have a good rest of your day and get that place decluttered.
We will. You too. We'll talk to you later.